Yep, this is lo-fi, baby. Lo-fi hip-hop. Categorized by the slow hip-hop beat and simple production and sort of like jazzy inspired chords and bass lines and funk. Sometimes a crackle of a record. And the chilled out vibe of it. Yeah, it's the best. This is from a channel called Chill Out Records, no copyright music. It's great for, well, it's great for a lot of things. I mean, I use it for obviously starting videos off. Because you can leave it on for a while, it doesn't get annoying. And it sounds a bit fun. Because I don't always know when I'm going to be starting, so. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Go into the door. Do. All right, Willow's End. I wonder how far we are from this. That was some nice lo-fi. Perfect timing. And then I guess tomorrow I'm going to set up, if I can beat this today. I think so. Sometimes you use lo-fi music when studying. Adds to the atmosphere. Played at night and evening. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a nice, cozy, kind of settled in, kind of tucked in, ambient. Maybe you're taking some ambient or some ambiance in your brain. I like it. I mean, you can see why that channel's so popular, that Chilled Cow and the other one. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so let's, we'll see how far I can get in this today. And if I can finish it, I'd like to try starting KOTOR 2 tomorrow. See how far I can get in that. I'm so glad I have this massage chair. This was a good investment. At first, I was unsure because it's a little, how you say, it's not a comfortable chair to sit in, but it's a serious massage chair. So I think in the end, it's really good for me to sit in it. My phone just did something. Where is it? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah. Ori. Really like the channel with studying music, with the gif of this girl standing by the window. Oh yeah, he's awesome. All right. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, you see how many people were copying it right away, that channel. That format, just the same GIF, everything. Same music. Let's do it. Okay. Wow. Holy moly. Let's try that one. I think I might need to use both of these. Even doing PS Now and the downloadable titles are great, but streaming DMC 2 and the lag is noticeable. That's what I just really hate about it. It's like, oh my god, you can burst off of that thing, and then so you can do your burst, and then if you bash something, you get another burst. Crazy. Doesn't this kind of look like the end of Bloodborne? Yeah, I played Uncharted and it wasn't bad, but I had an amazing internet connection at the time. Not like now. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Oh, yeah. Would you look at that? I like these colors. Whoa. Whose is it? Murgo's Nightmare or the final boss arena? At first I felt like final boss arena, just sort of walking through this desolate area, broken down trees. And then now this is, yeah, good call. A bit more like Murgo's Nightmare now that we're here. Oh, I don't have any attacks or anything. Regenerate. Launch. Smash. Just giving him an uppercut to the face. This is incredible. It is feeling like final boss time, isn't it? Oh boy. Let's see. Do I have all my powers lined up here? Less damage. I don't think I need sticky. I don't think I need that one. I need triple jump. How about swap maximum life and energy? How do you do that one? You just press some button, I guess, and it does it. Secret wall, sticky, alter grapple. Might actually work. Gain 3 additional life cells. Or I could just shoot him. I don't know how you do the swap though. That might be something here you have to line up. Weird. I don't know how to do the swap thing. Okay. I want to try that for a bit. Take those. Oh, now he's doing totally different attacks. Now that I'm long range from him. Or he's such a little bad butt. A little bandit. I love her. Let's try this one again. Just so we can get in. Maybe it'll do some more damage. Yeah, it's better. She's kind of got her head down. And then you've got to, oopsie. Like, she'll have her head down, and then by the time you kind of get to her, she comes back up again. So it's hard to get the right angle on her. Those are always pretty good for damage dealing. Okay, we got to the next phase anyway. Maybe regenerate. This is epic. Wow. Imagine if you had a kid and you only let them play like Super Mario Brothers and then you had them play this. Because I still have that I'm lucky that I'll always have that idea in my mind of that. Well, you know, games, they're like Super Mario Brothers. So anytime I play something like this, I think, this is what I always dreamed that games could eventually become. Here they are. Oh, I didn't get the magnet up. How do you avoid that? Oh, there you go. Just like that. They do such a good job of making this a really sympathetic villain. Oh my god. I actually feel really bad for this villain. Quite bad. Obliterated. It won't send me all the way back, will it? We're on phase 2. You can't just stay there and go toe to toe. Oh, missed him. Oh, he's so awesome looking. Yeah, there you go. Just get right over it. No time to explain Leo's fortune inside my radio. Whoa. Nice. That's not good. Probably could have done that better. It's kind of like Super Smash Brothers. Big epic platform and floating around. There you go, get some goo. The thing with this guy is he gives you a lot of time in between attacks, so you can heal pretty easily. Uh-oh. Now it's even more like Super Smash. Jeez. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Jeez. I was trying to time that one. Okay, so you kind of come from the bottom. I'm coming for you. How epic is it that this little tiny Ori creature can just dance around and go toe to toe with this thing? Look, he's standing there. Okay, alright. Play a little smarter. Ah, that one's really hard. I haven't avoided that one successfully yet. Oh yeah, so they give you that little bit of a black smoke cloud to let you know what's about to happen. You know where he's coming from, kind of thing. Nice. I think I actually dodged that one. Let it all rain. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where are we now? Oh, I see. Oh my god, you have to like fly off these things. Crazy. Oh my god. No! Whoa, that's nuts. Oh my god. No, you can't go too high, little one. Wow. Wow. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I don't think there's ever been a platformer like this. Has there? Ah! This is incredible. I don't know how to do that one where you swap your energy with it. Like okay, this thing is that's the one I have. Swap maximum life and energy. How? I just want to look that up because that's going to come in handy right near the end. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Ori, how to swap life and energy. I thought it would just be an ability you'd put on. Spirit charge. Swap maximum life and energy. Yeah. Or do they just mean... Oh, so now I have way more energy than life. That might have not been what I wanted to do. Yeah. Ultra Bash. A grapple might come in handy. Or I could use some of this stuff, actually. Start shooting him. I don't want to be increasing damage. I could try the grapple. No, you can't grab him. Launch. Spirit Edge. Let's try that one. Or we could try this one. And yeah, it's like bullet hell platforming for sure. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Can't be tossing these things around. But I could do... I could put the flash there and I could still whack them. There you go, let's get that health back. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh boy. That's one of the best designed boss battles I've ever seen. The way that it incorporates every single thing you've learned in a brand new way that makes it feel epic, challenging, but like totally fair. Does this pause it when I'm having problems here? Or does it keep going? Game paused. I was dropping frames, of course. Walula Tunga. Didn't look like his life was all the way down. To me. I hope there's a happy ending with this guy. Oh. Oh. Oh, the way he's like hiding underneath them. Covering his face up with his wing. Oh my god, this is so sad. God. Oh. No strength left. What's my speed at? It's really bad right now. Oh, it's at 0. Alright, seems to be somewhat stable. Okay, let's give it a go. I'm still controlling Ori. Pretty interesting. Going towards something. Ah, the ghost of the toad. Looks like they got here just in time. I thought they were going to be more involved. Two friends. They just were kind of a side story of nothing. But I'm glad that they didn't use them as like cheap emotion. Just throw them in there and they make a sacrifice. What are they sad about? Their homeland? This is the only light part in the entire world now? Will the owl help somehow? Great tree. I guess so, yeah. Ori's a tree. Ori's the light of everything now. Howdy, Daryl. Thanks for joining, buddy. Nice to see you. 10 out of 10, man. I don't think there's anything wrong with that game. And it does so many things right. It has just enough of that. All his friends are carved into the bark. Nice, I didn't realize that. It is so, it was incredibly inventive. Just flawless. Like a perfect experience from beginning to the end. Other than like a few kind of backtracking stuff, which I don't really like, but it's just a part of the genre. And then lots of people probably won't mind. It's, yeah, that's nearly a perfect game. The boss battle is definitely one of the boss battles, best ones I've ever played, in the way that you have to use everything at your disposal, and the way it feels cinematic and epic while giving you control of everything as it's happening. I'm a really, like, cutscenes can work really, really well. Last of Us had great cutscenes. And there's some other ones that work really well in games too, but I find the main thing with cutscenes that I don't like is that, for example, you're playing Alien Isolation, you're scared of being killed, it's a horror game, and then a cutscene happens and you go, well, I'm not going to die now. I know, no one dies in a cutscene. Not the main character, the game would be over. So it's a way of taking away the tension, whereas when you're fighting the boss, and instead of it being a cutscene of Ori jumping and leaping to get to this next section, they make you do it. They make you do the chase scene. And it's a million times more exciting because you're part of it and you're losing and having to continue. It's sort of like a two-dimensional Uncharted in that way. This is what Mario should have evolved into in terms of what you can really do with the two-dimensional platforming. It's, wow. The Pinewood Voices. I wonder if they're from that Pinewood game studio. Recognize any names? I don't know too many game devs. A lot of Polish people, it seems like. If I had to guess. But I know they had some people from all over the world working on this. So they could actually still make games in isolation. Mario still aimed towards young children. This is, I mean, the animation style, it's not like super scary. It has some, I mean, this could be towards kids too. But it's more, I guess it's more if you want that artsy indie feel. I just think that this does so many smart things with platforming in the way of making the platforming the skill. Where it always felt kind of silly to me that, you know, Mario was all about getting through a course, and then when you fight the boss, you still just had to go and jump on people's heads. Which I guess is like jumping on a platform, but it just seemed kind of weird having Mario attack people. Whereas Mario's attacking people too, but more of, you're using your platforming skills. Where like in the ending section, you don't even attack enemies. You just, you're using them as more platforms while avoiding their attacks. Like Prince said, it's a platformer mixed with a bullet hell. Which is a really smart thing that gets lost. The idea of a bullet hell, especially for two-dimensional. I mean, Undertale used it. They made a classic RPG mixed with bullet hell and like rhythm mechanics, and it worked incredibly well, right? So it was pretty smart of them to bring that in too, and that's something that Mario's kind of avoided, especially as he went to 3D, is avoiding any kind of bullet hell stuff. Oh, there's some in like Galaxy where there's a lot of, you know, big, literally bullet bills coming at you from all different directions, but the control you have over Ori is so empowering. I just bloody love it. Look at the way these people spell their names. Elon. Dylan? Do you mean Dylan? Elon. Wow, made in Unity. Mario Sunshine had different approaches. The boss fights, like the giant manta ray in the roller coaster. Yeah. Yep. They expand on it, but it like still totally got away from what Mario was doing. All of a sudden you're now doing a terrible shooter. You know, like being a shooter was not its strength, and now you have to do that for a boss battle. Whereas this is what I liked about Ori, is that it stayed true to Ori's skill set the whole game and just created the experience around that skill set in really, really unique ways that felt, it just felt true to the mechanics and felt fresh and were really, really exciting. And yeah, this is definitely one of the best games I've ever played. I don't know if I'd play it again. I don't play many games again, but it was a beautiful experience to have. It's worth full price, that's for sure. It's 40 hours. It's a 40-hour game of perfection. And I would, and they added so many quality of life things in the sequel where it's, what would you say? Like there's just way less punishment for dying, which made the game easier, but it made the really challenging parts fun because you weren't getting frustrated about failing over and over again. It was just fun. Like, you kept enjoying boss battles and like the boss escapes. It's fantastic. Well, we've only been streaming for 45 minutes and this is over. So I guess it's time to move on to see if we can play some KOTOR 2. When's the next big game coming out? What's the next one? Final Fantasy VII. And what? Cyberpunk. FF7 remake comes out what, in April? Got a bit of time. Square Enix explains their decision to split Final Fantasy VII Remake into multiple games. Really? I thought they already did, but maybe they have more information on it. Let's see. I want to go to my games and apps. Actually, what I do want is Sonic Forces. I really have no interest in playing Sonic Forces. I really, really don't. It seems like it might be an okay game. That's Games Passing. Persona 5 Royale. All right, what does Square... Well, first we want to look for KOTOR. Hopefully I can look it up via KOTOR. Ready, backspace. There you go. KOTOR. There it is. On the original Xbox, you can just play it. You can just buy it here and just play it like that. How simple is that? See the price. Why would you not be able to see the price here? It's so stupid. I think I own, actually, this on PC and have the mods and stuff, but I don't want to play my little PC screen. $10 plus tax. Cool. Worth playing. Kitase says the team is presented with two options right at the beginning. And what were they? Kitase. Kitase, tase. Kitase, tase. Kitase, tase. Kitase, tase. Kitase, tase. All right. At the beginning of the project, we had two directions we could go. The first was to make the project with the highest possible level of graphics, visual quality, and detail. That sounds like Square. Instead, it would expand upon the original game to make something even more immersive. The other option was to include the entire scope of the original game in a single release. But in order to make that work, we wouldn't be able to go for the highest visual quality, and we'd have to cut back in areas and scenes from the original. To make a single release viable, the resulting game would have ended up being a digest of the original story. Okay. Having more than... they decided the best option was to go for the highest level possible with an expanded story. So there's no middle ground. It's like they think they can only do a digest of the original, or they have to expand the original story. There's no middle ground. You can't just make the game better. No, KOTOR is an old game, baby. You have no valid payment options. Oh. Well, why don't we change that? Oh my god, I have to open up a browser and do this? You can't do it from the actual console? This is so stupid. The Xbox is so clunky. Alright. Okay, I'm using a mouse with a joystick. It actually moves pretty fast, though. Oh my god. Oh, this will be fun. Whoa. All right. Yeah, no, well, yeah, KOTOR, the original one, came out on PC and the original Xbox by BioWare, and then Obsidian made the sequel with their engine, the same way they did what do you call it? New Vegas, and it was praised for it was praised for having more of a gray area, being more maybe mature in a way, but then it also had some like problems with the launch because they had to rush it. Don't dox yourself. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, it's I've played the first and it was one of my favorite games ever. Really special experience. At the time, it was one of the best. It was one of the best Star Wars stories told because it made up for the prequels. How junk they were. All right, I gotta go get my credit card. I will BRB Yeah. Burb. yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Don't tell me what to do, Nightbot. Boom! All right, let's put this card in. I don't have my card memorized because you don't have to usually put it in too much, you know, because it's usually saved. I just use my thumbprint on my iPhone and then it accesses it, which is pretty nice. All right. How about you, Daryl? Have you played KOTOR? I've tried KOTOR 2, but I haven't gotten past the opening bits. So I'm excited to do that. Especially because it'll be blind. A blind play. And it's a RPG with interesting combat and probably a pretty good story. Lots of choices to make, that kind of thing. Character creation, I believe. I know you like a character creation. I know you do. What just happened? Nice. Oh my lord. This is so stupid I have to use. They're... Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna have to type all that in again. Oh, Microsoft, your entire company is about software, and you're too lazy to just make a browser for the Xbox. So you go, they can just use this computer. Although I guess it is actually kind of cool that you can use the browser on here in a way that you could use this as a computer. Ginger guy for the PS4 being in porn ads now. Oh my god. God, I hated that guy so much. Ugh. Microsoft, what are you doing? I can't even buy. This is me trying to give them money, and they can't get it together. I just have to. How do you buy games? Probably would be better if I just added the payment info. I'm not typing that in again. All right, let's try this again. Live.xbox.com. Add payment info. Unless it remembers my info, because now I'm staring at a blank screen. Oh no. Yeah. That Star Wars game for PS4 was pretty solid. Which seems kind of harsh, because making a game is really, really hard. And they made a really great game. But it's hard to... Do you judge games based on like how hard it is to make them, kind of compared to every game? Or do you judge them against the best, where they probably would want to be ranked against? All right. So that's how I judge them, is against the best. Because I know that they want to be the best. They're one of the top studios in the world. So you think, yeah, very solid. Above solid. Definitely way above solid. 8 out of 10. Maybe even like at times a 9 and at times a 7. I love Respawn. I love their mechanics. I didn't really totally appreciate what they were doing with like It's one of those weird decisions where you're fighting spiders and stuff all the time. I don't really want to fight spiders. I want to fight people with lightsabers. Maybe that would be boring though if you fought them all the time, but you kind of have to just start making a game, and as it's being made, you have to have such a strong vision, because you're deciding what's going to be fun before people even know what's going to be fun. You know? But you can't, as you're testing the game, it's kind of too late. You've already made all this stuff, right? I can't actually add payment info. This is so stupid. It's so clunky. Yeah, KOTOR could be fun. Either that or Age of Empires, maybe. Could be kind of interesting. Or, what else do we have on here? Let's go back to my games. My games and my apps. And get off of this thing that might potentially show my credit card. Plague Tale. That might have been interesting. I've heard pretty good things about that. People free premium access. So people stay inside. Wow. How nice of them. That's pretty generous. This game is pretty funny. Lego City Undercover. Oh, Ace Combat. I kind of want to see this. Oh boy. What's Braid? Oh, Braid? Braid was one of the first darlings of the, what do you call it, of this sort of like indie game revolution from Xbox Live Arcade. It was made by the guy who made The Witness, and it's a 2D platformer where you can rewind time. You play this guy who looks like a little librarian, so every time you die you can just rewind back. Jonathan Bloom. It was in that video game documentary Indie Game, where they followed the guys who made Super Meat Boy, Fez, and Braid. I bet you the music in this is like some kind of nutso, like crazy rock. Yeah, it was very important game at the time. I've never played it. Boom 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 ba da ba ba boo 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 boo. Holy crap. Is this a Japanese game? Oh, because it's made by Bandai Namco. Multiplayer. I've never played an Ace Combat game.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there.
Whoa, this is so
Cruising above the
anime.
clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another year and a half after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So, I flew up. Straight up. Through the clouds. Higher into the sky.
Yeah, maybe like the AI thing with the drones. I don't really know who they're fighting. They're in some war, the Ocean War.
Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Well, but if they could fly 30 Gs, doesn't seem like it would be that hard for them to get over here. All right. Mission. Here we go. I get to play.
Is everyone here? Settle down.
Kind of sounds like Near Automata. Just like the
You have all been
music
instrumental
presentation,
helping to
the
maintain
woman.
peace in Usha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force.
Of course.
Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a...
Yeah, okay. Are we still in the right chat window here? It hasn't popped up another one. Wow. Test, test, test. Okay, I can see it. Cool, cool. Thank you.
How is that possible? A tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured. Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Okay, I think I'm playing now. Graphics aren't as good as I thought they'd be. Mission prep. A low-weight fighter developed to support large lead air superiority. Dexterity, stability.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Ticket. Yeah, it's very sort of like Japanese and fun and kind of arcadey, but I'm so curious, like, what's the actual gameplay going to be like? Is it going to be more of a simulation? Is it going to be... Because you can't be super realistic with this kind of fighting. Or can you? I don't know. And it's a long-running series, so it's been popular enough that people are playing, but it's niche, so the people that play it probably want it to be
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds
more
in the sky.
hardcore.
We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Golem Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
It's weird that we're not in the
Control,
cockpit.
do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
Caution. Pull up.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper.
It's weird. You hold the R trigger to accelerate, so it's more like arcadey.
They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Like you're not setting a throttle or anything.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot, or so I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
Missile hit. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
That was pretty easy.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
This makes more sense. I like this sort of epic early 90s Hans Zimmer military movie music. This is something that would be pretty fun in VR.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Okay.
Enemy missile detected. What's your six? Bandit.
Locked. It's chow time.
Rifle 3 engaging. En route. H2 has crashed.
Oh boy. I don't really like the controls. I'm gonna go back to the standard. I think it'd be more fun.
Form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
Caution.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts.
There was this one game, I mean, TIE Fighter and X-Wing in the mid-90s were so good. In terms of, like, you would balance, your energy systems, and you'd balance, like, your targets. Yet there was, like, 50 different ships that were flying around, and everybody was interacting with each other, and the missions were sort of changing dynamically. It was really, really impressive. And you had just enough control where you had to balance your energy, whether you wanted to give more energy to your speed or your shields or your guns. So you had enough to run them all at sort of like an even pace, but then nothing would recharge. So your guns wouldn't recharge and your shields wouldn't recharge, and you would be going slow. But so you're constantly like flying around on your keyboard, trying to come up with sort of like the optimal thing. So it really gave you that very simplistic simulation feel. And the missions would be like 25 minutes long sometimes, and they'd really evolve, and it was pretty difficult. Such a good game, and they just stopped making them. They made this one, I forget the name of it, but it was kind of similar, but a little more arcadey, and because you were always trying to get in and race out, do the missions really fast. But they seem to have like totally abandoned that.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
I don't know why. I guess they just stopped selling, or they're like perfect for VR. Man, the upload today is worse than it's ever been. This is crazy bad.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Target. Oh, we got these machine guns too. There he is. I want to hit him with these. Yeah.
Target confirmed down.
Why don't they try to avoid you? I guess this is just a tutorial.
Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Yeah, but I'm dropping so many frames. Like in 10 minutes, I've lost 18% of the frames. And I'm streaming at 480. It's a joke. The internet where I am is they just haven't invested in the infrastructure. They're so cheap. Who's the closest? It's a real crime. I did get them to reduce my internet by half, though. So instead of paying $60, I'm paying like 30 each month. So there's that, but it's just always, and I can still stream, like you say, but it's just, I would pay $100 if I knew that it would work well and I could stream at a high quality. Especially now with this, with the virus, my entire income is based on what I can do online. So that's a bit scary. Where are you?
Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tallying 2 bandits.
I don't know, this game's kind of weird. It's kind of too slow to be a fun arcade game. And it's not, like, realistic.
Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco, call him 2. Let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander.
Kind of interesting.
Got your 6 covered, sir.
She's a pretty lady. I can't believe this was the default. It's hilarious.
Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
You do a loop-de-loop.
HQ, attention all combat groups. Are
Yeah.
there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
Kaboom.
I can't tell them apart.
Missile. 4M.
I'm under fire! Breaking!
Oops.
Taking cover in the clouds.
They tend to just like charge you.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Wing Commander was pretty good. The first two had a great story, like fun, fun interactions with your wingmen, and it had like a dynamic story system where if you were successful in a mission or failed, you'd have branching paths. It was, and that was a bit more arcadey. Felt with a tiny bit of sim stuff. You know, you're thinking about your shields and your different weapons and stuff, but it was done in a way where, because like these things are moving so fast. How's that space elevator? I thought if you would just ask me, what do you think Ace Combat is? I would have thought British game and serious. I wouldn't have thought like faux serious, kind of half anime-ish. I guess there is stalling and acceleration and G maneuvers and stuff. Missile alert. Here we go.
I'm here, but I can still fly.
Just go straight down.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
I also have, like, no perception of how fast going, other than that speed indicator there. Okay, oh, there's your throttle. But there's no, like, vibration feedback for going fast, really. There is a little bit for turning.
I got him. He's mine.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Predator player, locked on.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes.
Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Can you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
What is base? A lot of pretty ladies. Everybody's pretty in this game, eh?
I am Princess Rosa Gusset Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia.
What?
Citizens of Erusia.
There's a princess?
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Alright. Yeah, I didn't really like that. That was not great. Delete. Everspace. Could be better. Roy Baser. Hey, bro, just wanted to pop in and show some support for your D-Live stream. Stay safe. Hey there, Roy Baser. Thank you. D-Live. Deliver. Thanks there, Roy Baser. Roy Baser. I guess it still says that I'm playing Ori, but what you gonna do about it? Yeah, I just want to play a nice ship flying game. That's all. And then we'll start downloading KOTOR. Okay. That'll be fun. Alrighty. 427-9797. 427-9797. Microsoft makes it so hard to buy something. Oh my god, I just got a service error, runtime error. Their website doesn't even work to verify you. What a joke. See the price. I just love that you can't buy it from the page where they show it to you. Oh, do you want to see it? Would you like to buy it? We need to verify you. I just want to buy the game. I just want to give you money. Now I can pay with PayPal, but before it was asking me for another option. Continue. I've played this before? What? Maybe the guy before me played it. The other profile. No. You have earned a perk. Unspent credits. What if this is going to be like Privateer, which was the evolution of Wing Commander, and then, what's it called?
This time.
Star
This
Citizen.
time I'll make it.
Uh-huh. Whoa, weird. You go up, down, and like left and right. And then this is... You control like a first-person shooter. No, you don't. This is so strange. At least it feels a little more like gunny. Thrust forward. LT. What? Okay, sure. Camera. Use a consumable. Alright. Strafe axis. Hover axis. Boost. Aim, hold, and roll. God, that seems strange. How about this? Aim, hold, roll. That makes more sense to me. Strafe and hover. Because that's where you're going to be aiming. Maybe not. I want aim. Oh, there's only the two. Oh, there's control scheme C. Aim, hold, roll. Aim, hold, roll. Alright, we'll just stick with the first one. But I do want it to be inverted. Oh, it is inverted. Is it? Does not seem inverted. Wow. Looks pretty good.
Enemies in range. I see you are improving.
Getting the feel of things.
Do we have a robot talking to us? Like an android helper? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, more action.
A key ship component is damaged. It is recommended you fix it before your next encounter.
You say so.
Holy crap, this is difficult. Wow. Cool. That's fun. Nice to die, you know? Nice to have some kind of like actual difficulty with it. Back to hangar. Okay, let's try. See, now I feel like I have to understand the combat system a bit more. If I'm going to be dying like this. All right, ships. What do we got? You've got the medium fighter. This one's got less hull hit points. No armor. Less shield, but probably faster, I guess. It can cloak. Heavy fighter. I have 0 credits. What do I have? Perks? So I lost all those things that it was trying to get me to use last time. The perks and stuff. Okay. Quick thing of those. Quick controls. Primary, secondary, consumable, use device. Do you switch your weapons? Devices, consumable, primary weapons. Okay. Why would left and left be devices, primary weapons, and secondary weapons? It's all of them at the same time. Oh, I see. You hold it and then you cycle on the wheel. Okay. I wish that was inverted too. Why would you ever want to see the credits in the middle of it? Oh, switch roll and yaw. No, I don't want to do that. I want to invert your y-axis, but it's not inverted for the left. The left stick is still up is up and down is down. So my right stick is inverted and this one's not. Maybe press up. Gatling gun. Cool. I like the sound. Like it's the metal sort of rattling. As it hurtles around. The font is sort of thick and cartoony. Cool. Wow. Like when they get on your tail, they're on your tail. Whoa.
Radiant Grounds have broadcast an emergency signal.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I had no choice. It is best not to make new enemies unnecessarily.
I got it.
So maybe I wasn't supposed to attack them. That could have been it. That's kind of neat. That was kind of neat. Back to the hangar. So sort of like this mission based of just go out there, do it, get what you need.
Let's get it right this time, huh?
I presume you are addressing yourself.
Okay. Jump drive coordinates created. Well, let's do that. Let's actually go to the mission rather than just randomly attack people. That's probably what we should be doing. Upgrade the sector scanner perk to reveal threat levels. Alright, so you have these different choices. They're just kind of going out here and like scavenging some stuff? Floating money?
It appears we have stumbled upon an outlaw base. Scavengers and raiders of every degree ply the demilitarized zone using these hidden structures to launch operations. I would advise caution on approach.
Maybe it's worth the risk.
Well, they hire the guy. Hey, can you do this video game voice? Yeah, I can. We need you to sound kind of cool, but kind of neutral, so people can imagine that they're you. Okay. Nothing out here. We're gonna do this through an asteroid field? Seems kind of scary. Oh, there's somebody back there. Outlaw Scout. 3.1 kilometers. Okay. We can go try and kill this guy. Should be easy. It's a scout. Maybe it's worth the risk. Alright, let's do it. An obstacle blocks the way. You can't jump through it. Yeah. Woohoo! Tractor beam. Scrap. I like how dangerous the enemies are. This kind of looks neat. How do you roll? I want to roll, hold, roll. What, like this? Okay.
The level of destruction is breathtaking.
Hostilities only ceased when resources were exhausted, forcing both sides to the negotiating table. A demilitarized zone was created as a buffer zone, monitored by the Oka authorities. Only time will heal the rift between the species.
There's another cool one called Rebel Galaxy or Rogue Galaxy. One was a PS2 RPG, and then the other one is like a PS4 era, this era, space trader game. It's like a space trucking game where it's almost like two-dimensional. You can't go anywhere. You're kind of like stuck on a single plane, but it's really cool the way you manage. You have like broadside attacks, front attacks, missiles, heavy weapons, light ones, and you're sort of customizing your ship and trying to maneuver and stuff. It's more like a sea battle and stuff. Rogue Galaxies, yeah, Rebel Galaxy was actually pretty good. I feel like I just go to places and get into the jump gate. Who are these guys? Drone fighters. Why are they fighting each other? Are they practicing?
They've locked onto me. What else can you tell me about this end of the galaxy?
Cluster 34, also known as the Beltagrades, a group of systems approximately 1,000 light-years from the Sol system. Mapped to precision in the 24th century, but unexplored by colonials until the 30th. Demarcation lines between colonial and native Oka interests are still in dispute.
Who is very close to me? You are. I like that Gatling gun better. This one here.
More credits.
It is kind of like space trucking music. Almost like bluesy. Same thing like they had in Rebel Galaxy. There's another one too. It was a multiplayer game called Dreadnought, where you would maybe control a couple different dreadnoughts together. It's sort of big capital ship combat, or maybe a couple people on one, handling the different controls and stuff. This game doesn't really have much scope. You just sort of go to these little areas and like there doesn't seem to be much going on. I like the combat. It's ace. But you know, when you think of like the first missions you play in TIE Fighter and X-Wing, you're flying around, there's a big Star Destroyer, there's a huge ship, capital ships, you know there's a reason you're in that system, you're like doing a routine kind of escort, not escort, you're doing an inspection, you're an Imperial, you're basically the bad guys, you're the Imperials, doing an inspection, you find out that someone's smuggling something, and then they try to make an escape, and you're trying to attack them, and then there's like a transport ship that needs to go board them, you gotta protect that, fighters come out of nowhere, you realize there's like more going on in the system than meets the eye. It's just so interesting. You know, and this is like, go shoot some drones. Oh. Is this supposed to be multi? I always thought Everspace was a multiplayer game. Alright, that's enough of that. Everspace. Got my fitness game. Plague Tale. Let's see the beginning. Then I'm done for the day. Because I still haven't been able to buy KOTOR. They're, what do you call it? It just won't load. They're one of the only people that don't ask you to download an app for everything you're doing. They want you to keep using the websites. They're so backwards. A Ring Fit? No, there was another one. It was like, whatchamacallit? My Xbox Fitness, which probably doesn't work anymore. Whoa. 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 Ugh. Look at all that rats. Rats are just... There must be something in us that knows to fear rats. For a game that's all about rats, they don't really make the rats look that great. Sorry to be critical. Imagine Dishonored 1's rats look like this. I've never played Dishonored 1, but I friggin' loved Dishonored 2. The Darun Legacy. Loved Dishonored 2. I like that play style. The way you can... that sort of like stealthy attack. Lots of different powers that you can combine in really interesting ways. You can be super creative. Oh, the games load up so fast. Well, at least they get you to a point fast, and then it needs to load. Hey, Prince, you been checking out the music streams at all? Been doing a kid show at 2 p.m. Eastern Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know, probably it's too late for you, but Jeremy comes to them. 1348.
Is that your only ambition for me? To follow?
We are speaking English in an
I will
accent.
watch them eat my dust as I forge ahead. But for that, I shall need a good horse.
You've been going on about this walk for ages. Why here?
The tree.
The tree of
Which
life.
tree?
The will of wisps.
The apple tree, father.
They had dogs like that back then? Yeah, Matthew Falvai. MATHEWFALVAI. That's on Facebook. Falvai Music. People, it's funny, people come to,
I want to take the Knight's Challenge once more.
The Knight's Challenge? But you're not 10 years old anymore, you know.
Oh, please, father. I've trained hard for this.
All right, let's go.
the Knight's Challenge. I want to do
Look
the
at Leon.
tutorial,
The
Father,
Green
please.
Beast is in a hurry to fight it out.
Your beast thinks with its stomach, as usual.
Sorry, the people
Well,
from
there's
YouTube
something
come
you both
and
have in common.
they ask for video game music all the
That's
time.
harsh.
One guy asked me to play something
You'll
from
find the
Doom.
prey. I believe in you.
Don't get your hopes up. Let's keep going.
And I played Delfino Plaza theme from Mario Sunshine. And then people were like, Megalovania. And then the people on Twitch come in and they're like,
Your
exclamation
mother's
mark
ribbon is
SR
still
song
here.
request.
This is where I courted her, you know.
Yes, father, I know. If only she could come with us.
We all have obligations, Amicia. You know, in a family.
Shut up,
Hey,
dog.
I'm trying to tell her something.
Such authority, Knight Darun.
Go! Bring something back for once. Right. As I was saying, we all have obligations. I have to manage these lands. Your mother has to take care of your brother, and you...
And I hardly ever see you. I see Mother even less.
Listen. We're here for you now. So, follow me, daughter.
Hey, wait!
I hope you have your sling.
Of course.
Is she French? Of course.
Come on, then.
Why, it's too blurry?
Do you dare to enter the Trials Gate?
Amicia de Rune fears nothing.
This apple tree was planted when you were born. It will prove your worth.
Sir Knight, what are the terms of the test?
The sacred apples of the sacred apple tree have been corrupted by a
Oh my
great
god, it looks horrible.
If you destroy 6 of these rotten apples by the time I count to 10, I will make you a knight.
I accept your challenge.
I can see some stones near the trunk over there. Go and get them and tell
They
me
don't
when you're
really
ready.
have much for faces, actually. They have, their faces are
Ready?
kind of like
I'll show you I'm not a child anymore.
All right, come back.
pretty simplistic,
Stand behind this truck.
which is a good way to
We'll
go.
shoot from here.
It shall be done.
That guy's your type. He's a big boy. It's Alpitan. Okay, let's
So
do
here
it.
we go.
Oh, that's cool. I like the
One.
timing of it.
2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Amicia. 6, 8,
And this is how Amicia becomes a true knight.
9, and 10. Well, well. I must say I'm impressed. But your sling is frightfully noisy.
It was a present from you.
Oh, yes. I'd quite forgotten. Goodness, what's up with him?
He must have smelled the rabbit. Come on, quickly.
You go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Much faster than I am.
Leo, wait for me. Leo, a hunting dog is not supposed to lose its hunter. Leo, where did he go? Ah, there you are. What did you smell? Oh gosh, a wild boar. What a good dog.
Amicia, did you find something?
Shh, come and see. A wild boar.
Some game. This will do nicely for a little feast.
I could use my sling.
Shut.
might
They're
work.
making so much
But
noise.
you'll need to get closer. This grass will keep you hidden if you stay low.
Whoa, why doesn't the dog be quiet? I think maybe it's the audio setting I have on this. I picked soundbar. About headphones.
It's drinking. Time to make my move. Oh no, it saw me.
Find a way to sneak up. You have to hit the head. Careful. You have to aim for the head.
I'm doing my best.
Wow.
I want that feast.
I know. You can do it, my darling.
There you are.
Use the high grass. Stay low.
Stay low. Sweet cherry.
Its head. I have to aim for its head.
This is very video gamey, eh? Like modern video gaming. Is that not its head?
Does hunger always make you this accurate?
Huh.
But the feast isn't on your plate quite yet.
No! Go, Leon! Don't lose a scent!
Oh yeah, this father's gonna die. Absolutely.
I promise you, tonight we shall dine like kings!
I have no doubt we will.
Don't give up, Leon! I'm coming, Leon! Keep him there and you'll get a piece for yourself!
Oh, it's dark. There's mud.
The bow. It's bleeding.
Eyes. Oh yeah, here it comes.
He stopped barking. He must have found it.
Ba-da-ding-dum. Doo-doo-doo.
These bridges were almost new. Someone's not going to be happy.
I'm gonna see if I can improve the quality. Okay. I increased the CPU speed. Uh-oh, live stream offline. Oh no. Stream resumed, stream continuing. Yeah. What do you mean stream offline? Stream resumed, continue. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. There's Princey Boy. But it's not going towards YouTube. See, the thing, YouTube is pretty unreliable with Restream right now. That's the problem. Are you able to see the game right now, Prince? I can hear you, but it says the stream is offline. Oh my god, that's so strange. Oh, YouTube. Okay, I'll stop and start it. Очи черные, очи страстнее, о, прекраснее, очи жгучие. Как люблю я вас, как люблю я вас. Знат увидел вас я добрый вас. Очи чернее, очи страстнее.
What did that?
What did it?
Leo, come here!
Scary part with the dog. The dog is gonna die and the guy is gonna die. I thought they were kids. Little kids. Uh-oh.
It's the boar. But how? Leon couldn't have done that.
Ew, was it the rats?
Leo, come here!
Was it the
Leo!
rats? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't be killing dogs just to force drama.
I'm coming!
No. Oh, you game. How dare you?
My dog. Who did this?
What devilry is this? We must go. Immediately.
As the dog is coming down, you wouldn't grab the dog. Come on. The girl is a teen and the brother is a little kid. Gotta spoil it by showing something like this, and like all the promotional for the material for the game is not like this. Yes, it was. It was, wasn't it? I think it's
I
cheap,
shall organize
though.
a hunt. Go and find your mother. Tell her I must speak with her. She's probably
Looking after Hugo. Yes, of course.
Amicia. He was a good dog.
Her name's I miss ya.
Where are the riddles for
I miss ya. I'm going to miss ya when I am dead at the end of this tutorial.
Good day, Lady Amicia.
Good day. Good day. I miss ya.
Those new rivets will have to wait.
They all seem to have the same
Any
voice.
news about the town?
Those with the town, of course. We are people in a town, no?
Oh, Lady Amicia, you're back.
Theo, there's an emergency. Get the others and go and see my father as soon as you can, all right?
All right. By the way, I've set up some targets for your sling behind the stables.
Oh, thank you.
Why shouldn't you tell that one guy there's an emergency? Nobody else. Why? Don't worry about it, everybody. Whoa. They got the best house. Do they have a big... Oh, they have a really nice house.
Oh, Lady Amicia, did you have a good walk?
Later, Flo. Tell the others that the forest is out of bounds until further notice.
Yes, I'll tell them.
Keep us from evil. May you forever grant us health and keep plague from our door.
Keep the plague from our door, you know? Huh.
I hope Mother's not too busy.
This sunshine won't last long. The rain has already ruined the harvest. People are dying of hunger. We're lucky to be in this house.
Gabrielle,
Mark my
is Mother
words.
upstairs?
Yes, she
You're
spent
right
the
about
night
that.
there. The little one had another one of his attacks.
She won't be in a good mood.
It is kind of nice just to travel back in time and see how people might have lived.
Happened at the
You know?
village?
Wow, they're doing
People
pretty
being
well.
bitten. Kids too, can you imagine?
Each time it happens at night?
Famine, war on our doorstep, and now vampires?
Oh, we must have sinned something rotten to be punished so. Oh, Lady Amicia, hello. I didn't see you there.
Yes, hello, milady.
This is like a budget game, I guess. How's that feel? Like a highfalutin budget game. Oh.
Cinnamon. I'd almost forgotten what it smells like. They were right to hide it. Father would put it in every dish.
Yeah, I guess they're sort of lords in a way.
The smell of your cooking warms the heart.
Oh, it's nothing much, but I think you'll like it.
I'm sure I will.
So different back then, eh? To just sort of spend an hour preparing a chicken, and everything takes 10 times longer. But it's very valuable. To make a book would be... Man, to think they had books then, printing presses. A pretty wild technology. And the ability to share information and store information throughout generations. And what we've taken that and done with it, you know?
Yes, Lady Beatrice, leave it to me.
Louise, have you been to see Mother?
Indeed. Do you want to see her?
It's important. Father's orders.
Oh, in that case, I have to finish your room. By the way, I've left a little something for you on your bed. Come and see if you like.
Thank you.
Yeah, what is it? It's a cutscene. I left a cutscene for you to watch. You can see yourself. I made it. I call it movies. I am first person to make. People will say I am a witch, but I do not care.
Mother?
You know you're not supposed to be here.
I know, but something attacked Leon in the forest.
My dear, I really wish I had the time to listen to your adventures, but...
But it's true. Leon was lying there on the ground, and then he was...
Shh. You are to stay here with your brother.
What? Why? What's
Close
happening?
the door behind me and do not open the shutters, whatever happens.
But... Hugo...
He is not contagious. I realize you hardly know him, but he will be all right. Trust me, Amicia.
Yes, Mother.
I miss ya. I will miss ya. Missy girl. This one doesn't seem very communicative. You know, Prince, unfortunately I gotta go. I gotta get going. But thanks for hanging. Seeing the end of Ori. Messing around with some of this stuff. Hopefully I can get KOTOR working for tomorrow. But Microsoft's site is just crashing all over the place. But yeah, we'll be back with KOTOR tomorrow. And if not that, then something else. So I'll see you later, man. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye. Have a good one. Bye. 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 Bye.